Oh, yeah. Hello, everybody. Justin Wilson here. It's Deprogrammed because it's Tuesday at 10-ish.
Ish. Sort of.
It happens, man. You know this area and it's traffic.
Oh, man.
I ain't worried about it. We'll bleed into the 11 o'clock hour tonight. It's okay.
It's all good. It's your radio station, so
Right?
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
Cheers to that.
We can do what we want here.
That's right.
Tonight we're going to be talking about Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Right? Before we hop into it, let me get out all the lame stuff. I say lame stuff, but it's really super important, and that's why I do it at the top. If you go to patreon.com/radiofreeradio, donate $1. $1 a month gets you everything we do here, man. And it's actually going to get you more stuff. We're looking at doing some comedy nights, some open mic nights, right here in the studio clubhouse, and you'll be invited if you're a patron. These are going to be patron-only events, and you can come hang and just have a good time here at the studio clubhouse with us.
It's $1.
It's $1, man. Like,
don't get a McChicken one day out of the week,
right?
And you have your Patreon paid for.
Yeah, and I mean,
you know what I mean?
And
it's $1.
You get. I think we're at somewhere around 12, 14 hours of programming a week. That's going to come right to your email every day that you can listen to. And then on top of that, like I said, you're getting exclusive video footage because we're on the YouTube right now. And as soon as we're done, I send that link out and pull it. It goes only to the patrons. Only the patrons can watch it.
It's $1.
It's $1.
Instead of getting a grande, soy latte or whatever you get from Starbucks, maybe get a small or whatever they call that.
Yeah.
You know? I'm not sure. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's $1.
And, furthermore, like, I hate to, just keep pounding home the point, but we appreciate it more than this has been my lifelong dream.
Yeah.
A radio station, somewhere where I can go where it's already always set up. I can do talk shows with my friends and, just play whatever music I want. And we're doing it. We're doing it because the people who are already on board and we can do even more if you hop on board. So again, I hate to keep hammering that point home, but the Patreon is super important. We want to be listener supported. We don't want to, start infecting the station with ads
and
you know what I mean?
Stuff, yeah.
So just if you can, $1 a month, patreon.com/radiofreeradio. Also, you can check out the YouTube. It has all the archives of the shows. You can check those out. And just you can watch that way, and it's on a 2-week delay, so you can't get it right away.
But you'll get it.
You get it, and it'll be free. And I mean, if that's your bag, that's your bag. It's cool. Now, we're talking Limp Bizkit tonight.
Yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah.
You and I may be the only ones who get that joke. Well, yeah, if Chris is listening tonight, Chris was going to come be the third. Unfortunately, work called him away. Basically,
damn work.
That's been doing that to him for
a long time,
almost as long as I've known him.
A long time, yeah.
But
before, when he worked at the construction business, other construction business.
But okay, so we'll start there. You brought it up.
Oh, it's on my list.
Mine too. So there is a song called "Take a Look Around," and we'll get to it later. But I used to be in a band called Stale.
Yeah, Race Your Face.
And we did a song called "Empty Wagons Make a Whole Lot of Noise" that was purely based on Limp Bizkit's "Take a Look Around."
It's so good. If you haven't heard it, you need to reach out and get it.
Completely.
You should put that on the Patreon.
I wonder if I can find it.
I have the CD, bro.
Yeah.
You gave it to me.
You have the Empty Wagons?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. Okay.
I have Erase Your Face, and I have the other...
Something Worth Holding On To?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You gave me that demo disc.
Oh, nice.
It's in my car right now.
Oh, my. I know why you want to hate me.
Yeah.
Completely freestyled.
Oh,
we didn't even
man.
know that we were going to do that song. We went into the studio, and it just happened. So, I mean, it was fun. Also, tonight is just Joe and I.
Again.
I did, yeah. We did Blink, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah. And you came back and did Green Day and realized you didn't like Green Day that much.
Yeah.
That's fun.
For this, though, I fell in an area that I I figured I would,
Yeah.
but on a different album.
Yeah.
So it was.
We were talking about it, and we'll get into that a little bit more later. So for me, Limp Bizkit, early on, obviously, $3 Bill, y'all, I still listen to pretty frequently. Once, twice a year. I mean, for me, that's a lot considering how heavy like Pumpkins is in my rotation and some of these other things. But I still $3 Bill still makes its way into my car. I still listen to it a lot. So I wasn't sure. Insignificant Other on. I wasn't sure because to be truthful, as it was happening, I basically jumped off after Insignificant Other. Like Chocolate Starfish came out, and I was done. I wanted nothing to do with any of that.
Really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I wasn't. Right. So a lot of the stuff, a lot of like the deeper cuts. Like I was familiar with all the radio stuff from Chocolate Starfish,
Of course.
But a lot of the stuff I was listening to for the first time. I will say this. Still love $3 Bill, y'all. Insignificant Other. I feel like every record after $3 Bill, y'all, was about 50-50 for me.
So you could either take it. It was like, it was good, or you didn't like it at all.
Like, yeah. I start listening. I gotta skip this. I don't like this.
So
or cool. I dig it.
Yeah, for me, Significant Other was the first album I heard because obviously I was a kid growing up, so
Right.
that was super cool to me.
Yeah.
Going back to that same old thing. Oh man, they're rapping and swearing and stuff. Cool, man.
Yeah.
I've heard songs off $3 Bill, y'all, but going back, prepping for this show was the first time I actually listened to it all the way through.
So angry.
It is so angry.
It's very, very angry.
And then after Results May Vary is where I fell off.
Yeah.
And we talked about this conversation. I don't like what they put out, the new old songs. That's just terrible to me.
Oof.
I literally listened to one song and nope, not listening to the rest.
Yeah.
I listened to The Unquestionable Truth. I don't know.
It's angry.
I've only listened to it one time through.
Right.
So I mean, I guess I didn't really give it its full credit, its full play. I'll have to go back and listen to it again, but nothing exactly jumped out at me.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gold Cobra, kind of the same thing. There was a few things that jumped out at me, but it was just, I don't know. I feel like Results May Vary was the last album to me that really mattered.
I will say this. Results May Vary has one of the worst covers in life. Behind Blue Eyes is so awful.
That's not on my list.
Good, thank God. Here's something else. Like I tell everybody, if you want to play the game at home, there's really no rules. Like if you want cover songs on your list, that's cool. I'm not likely to pick a cover. It's
or a radio song.
It's very, very unlikely for both of those. But you also have to keep in mind who you're playing with.
Yeah.
And I did this time. I kept in mind who I was playing with.
Okay.
See, because I wasn't sure where you were going to fall as I was putting together my Green Day list.
Right.
So, like,
that was a total misfire.
And I also didn't know where Kyle was going to land. So we had two different people to play off there. This time I knew you were in. I was like, okay. So I made sure to I actually listened to the radio songs this time because normally I skip them.
Yeah, usually you do because they're not going to make your list.
Right. And suffice it to say, there's a bunch on my list. A lot of their radio hits actually kind of withstood the test of time. Like,
well, some of the radio hits too came out to be wrestling things as well.
Yeah,
which stuck with me.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I don't know.
All right, so if you want to hop in, we're going to have the phone line open, 757-848-5920. If you want to toss out a song, bounce it off us. Or if you want to Skype in, it's at No Radio. I don't know if you do that. It's No Radio Radio if you want to Skype in. Again, there are no rules. Pick whatever songs you want. Just know who you're playing with.
Yeah,
and know what you're playing against.
It's on the list. It makes the list.
Yeah, and since it's just the two of us, if it's on both of us, it's in, and if it misses one of us, it's completely out.
Yep.
So,
because we're missing Chris, unfortunately.
we're trying to come together and have 10. So, oh my gosh, thank you, computer, for shutting off right as I was looking at my list. I appreciate that. Okay, So this should come as no surprise to anybody who knows me, because when I've talked Limp Bizkit in, the past maybe 10 years, I may be exaggerating. It's my favorite song. It actually is a radio song.
Ooh.
It still stands up. I still love it equally as much as I ever have. Boiler.
Yep.
Yep.
Me too. I love that song, honestly. That's my favorite song off Chocolate Starfish.
It's such a good tune.
Have you seen the video? I'm
Yeah.
sure you've seen it. The video's really good, too.
Yeah.
Play off a little bit of real life and a little bit of animation, too. I don't know. What struck me with that, well, not only that song, but even part of the video is every time they just played off put your foot down, and then like a whole bunch of stuff would always happen in the video when they had that lyric, and that's something that always stuck out with me. But yeah, I love that song.
The music on it is outstanding, like the guitar work.
Yeah.
That's always been one thing with Limp Bizkit. And Fred, although he's doing a whinier type version of himself, it actually fits the song.
Yeah, for sure. And again, with me, guitar riffs and something cool that happens right away in the song catches me, so that caught me right away.
Why'd you have to go and do something? Wait, why'd you have to go and be somebody like you?
Yeah.
Why'd you have to go and hurt somebody like me? How could you do somebody like that? I mean, it's a simple lyric, but at the same time, like, he has that like whiny delivery, but it fits with the heavy riffs.
I listened to that a lot in junior high school.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Again, like, it transcends. Like, it's weird to say a Limp Bizkit song transcends, but it does. It still hits me the same way today.
It's still on my rotation, like gym music.
Yeah, it's a great tune, and I mean, yes, one in.
Yeah, right
Yes.
away. That's never happened with you and I.
No, it hasn't.
So,
and it's my number one song. I think that's the first time I've ever played my number one song
right off the bat,
and it made it.
That's number 2 for me.
Oh wow, so
Yeah,
it's way high up there.
Yeah, way high up there. I'm gonna start off. This one I was actually, because I thought Chris was gonna be here, I was gonna play this one off him because I figured he might know this one, or he might have this one on his list. But you might have this one on your list too. So
Okay.
we're gonna see. It's not actually on an album; it's a bonus track,
Oh,
and it was a WrestleMania theme. Crack Addict.
I don't have that.
Ah, dang it.
I'm familiar.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to it on this go around.
Okay.
That's probably why.
That's probably. Yeah, I just remembered it when I knew we were gonna be talking about Limp Bizkit. I was like, oh man, Crack Addict was so good.
I wish that I really, really, really gave Limp Bizkit a lot of time. Like, a
lot of listens.
Yeah, I honestly thought that coming back to it, I was going to be like, you know what? No, thanks. And again, I said a lot of it's 50-50. A lot of the songs I'd hear, and I'd be like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm just going to skip. But the ones that I liked, I really liked.
I think you can say that about. I think Limp Bizkit is just that kind of band.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it.
And they kind of were
You're
that.
not.
when
I
they
don't
were
feel
there.
like you're really ever going to be in between.
Yeah.
Because that's how I felt with, again, listening to those later records after Results may vary. I honestly didn't listen to full songs a lot. Like, I would hear first minute and yeah, I'm just not feeling it, Fred.
Yeah.
Next one,
And he's been one of the biggest problems because he changed how he did his lyrics. He changed, like I said with Boiler, like it's fine because it fits, but I felt like he went to that whiny thing a little way too often.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, shut up.
Just start funk rapping, whatever you do, whatever you want to
something.
call it. Yeah, just do yeah, baby, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the yeah, baby, yeah, Fred?
That's what
just
we all
yeah,
want.
baby, yeah, me.
That's what we all want.
That was the number 7 on my list, by the way.
All right, so where did you nothing really hit you with $3 bill?
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say that at all.
Okay.
There may be a couple of gems in there that
1, 2,
just to hint it out.
3, 4, 5. It looks like 5 of my top 10 are radio songs. So
Ooh.
I'm going to go ahead and you may not have even known that this was a radio song. So I don't know if that plays in favor or not. I'm going to go ahead and go to $3 bill because it's still my favorite Limp Bizkit record. Counterfeit.
Yep.
Figure me out. You wore a mask called Counterfeit. Figure me out. You wore a mask.
I did not know it was a radio song.
Yeah. It was the lesser.
Okay. Yeah, I had no idea. Like I said, $3 Bill, listening to it, this was 3 days ago. First time I listened all the way through. So, yeah, I had no idea what was the radio. I mean, I knew one for sure was a radio song.
Faith, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
But I didn't know Counterfeit was a radio song. But I right away, and again, trying to recall it, I couldn't go back and recall how the song goes, but I just remember first time I heard it, oh, yep, I want to put that on my list. So.
Well, it's cool because he hits you right off the bat. Figure me out, you wore a mask called Counterfeit. Figure me out, you wore a mask called, and then it just, bam!
And that's why I put it on my list.
Yeah.
And now I'm remembering because it had that slow build up, and then it hits you.
Yeah, and again, that song still gets me so hyped up. I'm not even listening to it right now. I'm just
you get
thinking
hyped?
about the song.
Getting hyped
I'm
up.
getting fired up, man.
Nice.
So it's,
Nice.
yeah. All right, so Counterfeit and Boiler are in. Joe, you're up.
Whew, I know we're rocking and rolling with this. So I'm gonna stay. If I can talk today, I seem to always have that problem. $3 Bill. I'm gonna stick with that.
All right.
So, like you mentioned it, Faith. Okay, not Faith though.
Okay.
On my list that I'm pulling up is Stereotype Me, the song right after Faith.
Oh, man. I had that.
And you cut it?
Yeah.
I didn't have Faith because I knew it was playing with you, so I didn't put it on there because I was like, oh, he's not going to have a radio song. But then I didn't even really know that Stereotype Me was literally right after Faith. I've heard that song many times. I just didn't realize it was right after Faith. I thought it was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, I just like the little rap that he does, man.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. Because, again, I made a bunch of aggressive cuts because I thought we had more. So I wanted to get down to the 20. So I'm putting Stereotype Me in the conversation.
For possible nomination.
Yeah, for later if we don't reach the 10.
Okay, cool.
So, okay, so let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. We know this one's on both of our lists. Now, the reason why, number one, I don't necessarily consider it a cover. Technically, I suppose it is. But it's the best metal version of the Mission Impossible theme you could ever hope for.
It seriously is.
It really, really is. You have to ignore Fred a little bit with it. You have to...
Yeah, I mean...
Because the music is freaking outstanding on that song.
It really is.
And, you know, Fred isn't too bad on it. Some of what he's saying is, again, that's what led to the yeah, baby, yeah.
I know why you want to hate me.
But,
I know why you want to hate me.
You know, take a look around. Lyrically, not a great song.
Oh, no.
But musically, great.
The actual instruments,
yes.
We'll say the instruments of that song obviously make
like
the song.
The breakdown, the
Yeah.
oh my God. Like such John Otto on the drums, Wes Borland on the guitar, and Sam Rivers on the bass, I think. Maybe.
I'm not sure.
I think. And then DJ Lethal, whatever he does in that
DJ
song.
Lethal, bring it on!
Yeah. Take a look around. And again, it ties in. We talked a lot about this with the Blink episode. We used to do a lot of YWS road trips. And Take a Look Around was like always a joke between us. And it just brings back a lot of good memories for me. So Take a Look Around is in for me.
Man, we are killing this game right now.
Yeah. 3 of 10. Not bad.
Not bad at all. This one...
Let's get you off the schneid here.
This one, I'm just going to throw it out there. So this was before Results May Vary, so early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of rumor mill part of this song.
Oh, yeah?
That Fred Durst and Britney Spears were dating at one point. The song is called Just Drop Dead.
Oh, my God. I had that one, too.
Did you?
But I cut it.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, that was never... I guess it was a bonus track for Results May Vary.
Right.
But it never made anything. It was just an extra song.
An extra. It was a thing.
It was a thing, baby. But yeah, I mean, I love that song. I love that song so much. As a matter of fact, it's on my top 10.
Ooh.
It wasn't just a nominee. Oh, it was number 10. So.
Okay, I'm going to trot out.
Because I deserve more.
Yeah.
I deserve more. You act like a whore, so just drop dead.
I'm gonna trot out another radio song here.
Ooh.
And
okay.
again, this is my second favorite Limp Bizkit song.
Ooh, okay. All right, let's do it.
I had completely given up on Limp Bizkit. Completely. Like, I mean, and we're talking for years because it's off of Results May Vary.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, so Chocolate Starfish, I don't like anything off of Chocolate Starfish except for Boiler. I've already taken that stance. I'm like, there's no way this new record's going to be any good. Wes Borland's left the band. This is going to be garbage. Eat You Alive hits.
Yes.
Oh my God, Eat You Alive is still a damn good song.
Yeah, that's number 3 on my list.
It is so good. I mean, again, he's not saying anything profound. I want to sniff on them panties is a line.
Yeah.
I'd eat you alive. And again, it just comes back to that when he comes into the chorus, it's the guitars hit just at the right time. I'd eat you, and then I'd eat you alive, and it gets really sing-songy. I'm sorry. It's a fun song.
It is.
It rocks, like in that very Limp Bizkit way. And it's a great fucking radio song,
Yeah,
too.
it really is.
It's just about perfection. It's all you could ask for out of Limp Bizkit.
Me and my buddies in high school, we used to listen. When that record came out, every day after school, we'd just cruise around and listen to that. And it would be Eat You Alive on pretty much repeat.
Right?
just kept
It was
going.
good. It was
Yeah,
good.
it's a really good song. All right. I'm trying to figure out where I want to play this one. I'm going to go all the way back to $3 Bill. And I'm going to throw out Stalemate.
Oh, my God.
You crossed it off?
Yes.
Oh, man. All right.
See, I wasn't sure where you were with $3 Bill.
Understandable. And
that was the mistake I made.
Normally you would have been right because, again, I'd never really. I don't have a lot of plays out of that record.
Yeah.
One to be exact. So, well, actually, I did go back and listen to Stalemate. I had written Stalemate down, and then I went back and listened to it again to make sure I wanted it on the list.
Yeah, I made so many aggressive cuts. I had like 7 or 8 from $3 Bill, y'all. I'm like, I can't do that. I gotta
full record.
I gotta do this a little bit more.
All right.
All right, so I want to take some swings and misses because I feel like this is probably not on yours. I actually liked Gold Cobra. Again, about 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a great record, but it's decent. Like, I didn't feel like I wasted my time listening to it.
It's not bad. It's not a terrible record.
No, I like it. Personally, I like it better than Results May Vary. Which also, though, I've been unfair to Results May Vary because I just assumed it was all garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, before I made those huge cuts, I had like 6 songs from Results May Vary.
You didn't even realize it, did you?
No. And I'm just like, okay, this is good. This is good. This is okay. This is okay. This is good. I mean, again, like the bad off Results May Vary is bad.
Yeah.
And I want nothing to do with them.
Yeah. I understand that.
But, there's definitely some good ones there. So, listening to Gold Cobra, and I start making the cuts, and this one ends up in my top 10.
Oh.
It's
not even a nominee.
It's a very simplistic notion. Douchebag. Douchebag, I'm gonna fuck you up. Fuck you up. I don't know why, man. I heard that and I'm like, okay, I'm in. I like it. It's fun.
I don't have that
okay.
one.
Well, I need to take a swing and a miss.
But I do know the song you're talking about because I was listening to it on the way.
Douchebag! I'm gonna fuck you up.
I was like, what is that? Seriously? All right. That's where we're going, Fred?
I don't know, man. It was just, it hit me at the right time, I guess. And I was just like, okay.
Yeah, throw it in there.
I'm
throw it
in
there. Why not?
It made my 10.
I know, that's what's crazy about
Yeah.
it. But, all right.
All right, Joe.
Okay. Well, I think that I'm going to go back to Results May Vary.
All right.
And this song is one of my favorite songs on the record because of, again, what I hear, and it's the guitar solo that's in this song.
All right.
So, number 8 on my top 10 list, Underneath the Gun.
I got it.
Yeah! I mean, overall, I think the song is pretty good song anyway, but then that guitar solo, I get lost. I get lost when I hear it. I don't know. Like I said before, something in my ears or something. When I hear stuff, it's just like, oh man,
just gets excited.
Everybody shut up! Everybody shut up! The guitar solo.
Leave me the fuck alone! I'm listening to Limp Bizkit.
Exactly.
No, I
Cool.
liked it Underneath the Gun too. I think that one was just outside of my 10, but it made my list.
Good. Cool. Got another one.
Maybe. Okay. So now I might as well not even play any of these 3. You know what? I'm going to play this one just because I feel like people should check out the Unquestionable Truth. I've got the Propaganda, and I feel like it's track 1. It may be track 2. It's like it's a 7-song EP.
Yeah. It's real short.
It surprised me because, again, coming off of Results May Vary where it was 50-50, and then even if you skip over it and listen to Gold Cobra, which is 50-50, Unquestionable Truth to me was 100%. Like, it's a good record. I really enjoyed listening to it. It's
very angry.
It's very angry. It's very pointed. It's Limp Bizkit at its finest. It's heavy. It's what you would hope out of a Limp Bizkit record. Like it's $3 bill only with like a concept to it.
I feel like some of that was written in between Chocolate Starfish and Results May Vary.
Probably.
That's where I feel in the rotation it belongs.
Oh, okay.
That's what I feel.
Yeah.
Because Significant Other was pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Chocolate Starfish was, it still had some heavy stuff in there.
Yeah.
I feel like if that record was there and then Results May Vary, like it may have been a better transition. Because it's almost like Results May Vary was, like we talked about, a little bit softer.
Yeah.
And then you got Unquestionable Truth, which is
super heavy.
Super heavy. So I don't have that song on my
I
list,
didn't
though.
expect you to, but like I said, I feel like if for whatever reason you're listening to this and you've already written off Limp Bizkit, and you know maybe you have. The Unquestionable Truth, if you like any kind of angry music, you're gonna like it. It's way better than you could hope.
Yeah,
way better
I mean,
than you could expect.
It's heavy. It's heavy metal at its.
Yeah.
And I don't want to necessarily use the word at its finest, but it's heavy metal. You know what I mean? So.
And to your point, you had Results May Vary in between Starfish and Unquestionable Truth.
Yeah.
The difference is you lose Wes going into Results May Vary. You get Mike Smith, I think, from Snot. And then the difference is Unquestionable Truth, you have Wes back in the fold.
Yeah.
And then, again, Gold Cobra, he's back now, and he's
so,
made his peace.
So you can tell in those 2 records, Results May Vary is totally different record.
Absolutely.
Totally different record.
Different guitar sounds, different writing, different.
And again, I don't think as far as albums, like Results May Vary is probably my favorite album, honestly. Yeah. And that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
That's saying a lot. But I really love that album. So, but you can tell the difference.
Absolutely.
That is literally the redheaded stepchild of Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Because where it falls is totally different.
It's weird. Like
it's
weird. If you listen to it all in order, if you get the Unquestionable Truth, you're like,
if you prep for a show like Deprogrammed to talk about Limp Bizkit and you go through the entire discography in a week, you're gonna be like, "Wow, damn, that's the redheaded stepchild."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I could see, and again, I guess to your point earlier, with Limp Bizkit being a 50-50 band, either you're gonna love that,
or you're gonna
hate that. And for me, I loved it, and I had 6 of the 7 tracks. Initially, before I started, I was like, I'm just going to cut these, and I left like 2, I think 2 or 3. All right, Joe, what you got over there?
We're going to go, I talked about wrestling earlier. We're going to go Chocolate Starfish, Hot Dog Flavored Water, My Way.
Oh, I do not have My Way. I do not have My Way.
I bet you Chris would have had it.
He probably would have.
WrestleMania theme.
This is a WrestleMania theme.
Rock and Austin. Great video package, too.
It was, too. The Chocolate Starfish, I feel like, is the only radio songs that I couldn't get back into. And maybe it was because of the wrestling. I had heard it so much for the wrestling, and it didn't get...
That makes sense.
It didn't get roped back in. Obviously, Boiler aside, I feel like Boilers aside, just because it's different compared to the other
Oh yeah,
other songs.
Boiler could have been a great pay-per-view theme.
Yeah, could have. Like in hindsight,
Yeah, yeah,
Unforgiven or something.
yeah.
Yeah,
That'd have been good.
totally.
Or like a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
That'd have been good too.
Why'd you have to do that?
Yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah.
All right, so
All
just
right, toss one out there. We missed a couple.
we got 5 here, so we got to toss this one out. It's the elephant in the room. It made my top 10 legitimately.
Oh wow, it's one of two. I bet.
It made my top 10 legitimately, and I wanted to not even include it because it's probably the radio song you think of when you think of Limp Bizkit. But it's fun, man. There is no denying it, and I went back and listened to it, and it's basically I've ignored it for years. I think at some point we did a YWS road trip where we listened to all of Insignificant Other just to see if we still liked it. Yeah. I mean, and then again, I listened to it this time. I'm like, nah, man, this ain't going to be in. It's not going to be in. And then you hear those first boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, it's got to be in.
I'm in.
Got
I'm
that
in.
red hat.
And Nookie.
Yeah, buddy.
Gotta have Nookie.
Gotta have Nookie.
And again, it's such a simple premise. I did it all for the Nookie.
Come on.
The Nookie.
Yeah.
And you can take that cookie.
Stick it up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, baby, yeah. Yeah, baby, yeah.
There's no reason I should like it. None whatsoever.
Yeah, it's a terrible song, but
I love it.
It gets going.
It fires me up, because again, it has that little bitty intro, the boom, 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 and then burn it, and it just explodes, and then you're there with Fred, and it's like, okay, he's
And
talking about cookies.
You're walking in the big crowd through
Yeah.
the streets, and Wes Borland's got a weird mask on, flipping the bass. Yeah.
I'm in, and
I'm in.
Nookie is A-OK by me. Man,
Yeah.
look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles.
Woo!
6 songs already hitting on the list.
Dang.
That's insane. We're killing it.
Dang, we are killing it. Let's see if we can kill another one. Let's stick with Significant Other.
All right.
And, oof. Now I'm having second thoughts.
Okay.
Originally, which one I was going to throw out there to you. I'll throw this one out. I don't know. I think it's weird to say that this has a good message, but it kind of has a good message. People that mooch off you all the time, whatever.
Oh my God.
I'm broke.
Oh my God.
You got it?
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
It's actually in my 10.
That's awesome. Yeah, me too. Number 4 for me.
I think it's probably like my 5.
You said you'd pay me back. I'm broke. Give it back. You deserve a smacking for slacking.
Yeah. Me, I'm broke.
And that's got great guitar riffs to it too.
Yeah. Again, like, it was no secret starting with Insignificant Other on that the band was the highlight. And if you could get past whatever Fred was doing,
rapping about
that, and the good thing about this record though was, again, half the songs he wasn't that bad. Like this song, I really I had a couple other ones initially that I cut, but dude, this is just a fun song.
It is. Yeah, it is.
And like you said, like, for a Limp Bizkit song, a good message.
It kind of is.
Stay out my pockets,
Yeah.
man. So, yeah, dude, I'm broke totally.
Sweet.
Wow, dude, 7 songs in already.
We're killing it.
Look at this. Okay, so maybe I should try some of these ones that...
Throw them out there. You never know what's going to hit.
Well,
I got a big list.
Okay, I'll stay away from those 2 for now. I'm going to toss a couple of these others off of Gold Cobra. Again, I tossed out Douchebag earlier.
Douchebag!
I get the feeling that these probably won't hit either. But if you're going to bother listening to Gold Cobra, these are songs you should consider. I've got Why Try. Why Try?
I don't have that one.
I didn't think so.
Didn't catch me in enough time. I probably only gave that song about 45 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I get it. And that wasn't on the list. It was just a mention.
Nominee?
Yeah, so I just figured...
Give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Okay.
Even if it's just for you, go back and listen to it.
Sure.
It's a decent song.
I'll give it a shot. Speaking of shot,
Ooh.
I mean, since we're on Gold Cobra, I'll just throw out Shotgun.
Oh, God. That got cut.
Ah! Dang it.
I like that one a lot, though. Like I said, Gold Cobra's surprisingly good. There is zero reason I should like Gold Cobra. It came out in 2011.
Yeah.
There's zero reason I should like a Limp Bizkit record.
In 2011?
Yeah. I don't understand something about it. It's a decent record.
Probably because the band was back together.
It's got to be.
It's got to be.
And, I don't know if they've put anything out since then. I know they're still touring.
I saw that when I was looking up, because I was trying to find the exact lyrics for Just Drop Dead. There's something coming out this year, apparently. There was like 4 songs listed. I don't remember off the top of my head what they were called, but 2016 they had an album.
All right.
So
I'm going to check it out.
I mean, yeah, I'll listen to it. Of course I'm going to listen to it.
I mean, at this point, and I guess we'll give a wrap up once we have our 10, because I don't think we're going to have a problem here.
I don't think so.
Again, Shotgun, I'm moving over into the convo just in case we need it. Okay, now I have to take it back to $3 bill.
All right.
So the question is, which one do I play? I think I'm gonna play Stuck. You're so stuck.
It got cut.
Ah, I get it though.
But again, that was one of them. Again, one playthrough of $3 bill, and it was like, all right, Stuck, cool. Stalemate, cool. Stereotype me, cool. Counterfeit, cool. And then when I went back, I was like, all right, I got to make some cuts. I don't really remember Stuck, so that's when I cut it.
Psycho female blowing up your phone line. Need to tighten that loose, or that screw. It's been loose for a long time. Soon I'm gonna bring you doom with the buck.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
I mean, again, it's the early version of that whiny Fred Durst, but I don't know, man. That opening line, you want to play that game, bitch? You make a dash for my cash. It's the ass that I'm blasting. It fires me up to no end. All right, man.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'm going to, since you played your number one song.
Ooh, yes.
I'm going to play my number one song, which is not weird.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just going to. Chocolate Starfish with hot dog flavored water.
Okay.
Full Nelson.
I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah.
It's in my 10.
I think that's my number one. Again, I was listening to this record in early junior high. Early junior high was a really rough time for me. So, what is it? Now I'm spacing on the lyrics, but burn this motherfucker down.
Yeah.
Down, burn this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bad time. I love that song.
It got the nod for me just from the name, Full Nelson.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to give this another listen. It's called Full Nelson, and then it's Burn This Motherfucker Down.
Yeah,
I'm in. Let's give it another listen.
Cool.
And so it made it on through.
Awesome.
Let's see, where are we? 4, 6, 8.
Oh man, we're cruising.
We're cruising here. Okay, maybe I'll play some of these. I don't think I've played anything but Eat You Alive off of Results, right?
Right.
How about Give Me the Mic?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Give me the motherfucking mic, y'all. Give me the mic, y'all.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I just like that song for how it goes right away. Right after Eat You Alive. Man, I'm spacing on how it starts, but yeah. Give me the motherfucking microphone.
Hold on a second. I'm going to just keep talking.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Where is it? There it is. And I'm going to do this. We just have to keep talking because this isn't going to go to the air.
Oh, okay.
So
gotcha.
We're going to the air, but what I'm playing is not going to the air.
Oh, I'm with you. Yeah. So
right.
So right after Eat You Alive, that comes in hot.
Yeah.
Especially right here.
Feeling it. Sean Otto on the drums.
Hold up! It's the motherfucking concrete!
Yeah, exactly. That's why I put that in there. It's like it comes in hot right after Eat You Alive. So
beautiful.
Got another one.
So good. Okay. That may have gone out over the air. Oops.
Whoop.
I don't think we played it for more than 30 seconds. No, it was under the 30 seconds, so we might be all right.
Whatever. You're good. Is my go?
Yeah.
You just
I
threw that
played
out?
Give Me the Mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna throw this one out there. I doubt that you have it. It's off Results May Vary. It's one of them. That's one of the dumb songs.
Uh-oh.
But you might have it. I don't know.
The way this is going.
Red light, green light.
Nope.
I knew you wouldn't.
Nope.
That song is just funny to me with Snoop in there too.
I can't tell if,
Red light, green light, red light, green light.
I can't tell if that took away or added for me. Like, I heard it and I'm listening to it and I'm like, I don't
No
know.
wonder I don't like this album. That's what you were thinking. I get it. It's not a good song.
Yeah.
But I had it as a nominee because it just makes me laugh.
All right, so okay, well, I'm going to toss this one out. I think it's the last one I have for my 10, and it's the last one I have for $3 bill, y'all.
All right.
Pollution.
I got cut also.
Oh,
That's why when I was going through that list earlier of what I didn't say.
yeah. That's all right. But, I mean, we only have one song that we
Left
can
to go.
put through, so.
All right. Let's go back to Significant Other.
Okay.
Another song that starts out hot within the first 10 seconds. Just Like This.
Remember, I don't have it. It'll be in the conversation.
Okay.
I'm going to put it in the conversation because it was probably the 21st cut. I was telling you about I'm Broke. Just Like This is one of those other songs that I really, really liked and I didn't want to cut. So I have no problem if Just Like This ends up being number 10. So I'm going to put that in the convo. Just
Like This.
John Otto. Take him to the Matthews Bridge.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Are you ready? Yeah, Just Like This. I like that jam. That's one of those. That one, I'm Broke. Really, a lot of Significant Others on my gym playlist because it's that early angry
Energy. There's a lot of energy in it.
Yeah.
And it's angry energy. So, I mean, I guess if
perfect.
you're working out, that's
Yeah,
probably
it's
what you want.
It's perfect.
Oh, okay.
Throw it out there.
Okay. I'll throw my last Gold Cobra out there. Again, I feel like I'm just putting them out there just so people can have something if they're going to go to that record. Get a Life.
Don't have it.
I didn't think so, but Get a Life's a fun one. Again, Fred's not reinventing the wheel.
Oh, he never has.
lyrically.
He never has.
I mean, but it's Get a Life, man. Just back the fuck off. Leave me alone. Get a life. So I don't know. Something about that just hit the right chord with me. All right, man.
All right. Well, I'm gonna see if you got this one off Gold Cobra. Bring It Back.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Cross that one off.
We're fighting for the last one here. I'll go Results May Vary, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Head for the Barricade.
No, I didn't put that one on there.
Nope. Okay. So we should be getting down to the nitty-gritty here.
I don't really remember why. I think because I already put so much from Results May Vary on there, so it was like I didn't put it on the list.
Yeah. I mean, I came up across that too. It's like, well, for me it was $3 bill, y'all. I got too much. I need to.
What do I actually want to put through to play with? All right. Well, we'll stick with Results May Vary. This is number 9 on my list.
All right.
And again, it kind of goes back to just the overall sound of it, not necessarily what Fred sang, but Let Me Down.
I don't have it, but that's a good one.
Yeah, really, you throw it all away, you let me down. But really, like I said, I mean, that's kind of the basis of the lyrics, kind of that whiny.
Yeah.
Not so more singy whiny, but just the sound of it would really caught me with that song.
Mike Smith was a good addition to the band. Like, if you're not going to have Wes Borland, Mike Smith was a good replacement.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I feel like it wasn't that much of a step back. The problem has always been Fred.
Yeah, well, yeah. Fred's band, it's always been Fred.
The problem has always been Fred. So, like, as you're listening, it's like, you know what? You take Fred out of this song, and it's a great song.
Great song.
And some of these are decent songs with Fred. Some of them are good songs with Fred. But,
We're fighting now.
Yeah. I'm going to toss out another radio song here. I kept this one on just because I knew I was playing with you. I thought there was a good chance that you'd have some radio tunes. The way this is gone, though, there's a good chance you don't have it.
Who knows?
We're taking it back to Insignificant Other. I got Rearranged.
I didn't put it on the list.
That's okay.
I didn't.
But
that is a good song too.
It is, and
I didn't know that was a radio song.
Really?
No.
Oh, that had
I don't know.
that was like a video where they're like in a container and they get milk poured on them or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I have to go check out that video.
Check out that video.
Yeah, I had no idea that was.
You want to see Fred Durst covered in milk?
Not really.
Ah.
But all right, let's just throw this out there while we're there. Break stuff.
I don't have break stuff.
All right.
That's the one song that did not play well with me anymore. And because it became a butt of a joke, basically, for me for a good portion of my life.
Sure.
So I
yeah, baby, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You want to break something real expensive? Fred is the master.
It is true. He is. Okay, I only have 3 left. So I know at least 2 of them aren't there. So I'm going to play the one that might be.
Okay.
And I almost didn't include it. I really didn't want to include it. And I didn't even keep it just because I thought you might have it, but I feel like number 1, it's a radio song.
Ooh.
Number 2, it's a different sound for them. So I feel like In Together has to be in the conversation somewhere.
Yep. And Together now?
Yeah, you
Yep.
got it?
Yep.
Oh,
I do.
we've got our 10.
It's it's a nominee on mine, but I got it on the list. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a good song.
It is.
Who could be the boss? Stick to the cross, stranded in the land of the lost.
You know why Fred isn't too bad there?
Because he got, is it Method Man?
It's Meth.
Yeah, because Method's got him.
And because Meth wrote his lyrics, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly.
I don't think he wrote any of that.
I wouldn't be surprised. What are the other 2 songs that you have?
These are both from Unquestionable Truth. I got the Truth and the Priest.
Gotcha.
So I'm assuming those did not make yours.
No, I didn't have anything off the Unquestionable Truth. Yeah. I just, like I said, I probably didn't give it enough fairness of listening. It was just one time through. So I'll go back through and listen to it again, but I don't know, it just didn't catch me.
Didn't hit you right way.
It didn't hit me. But again, because I love Results May Vary so much, I feel like that's where Limp Bizkit ends. And everything after that has just been kind of like, it's okay.
I get that.
So there is that going for it or against it in my brain.
All right, so I'm out of songs. If there's any that you want to just get in the conversation that you think people should check out.
Okay. I do think that you should check out Trust off Significant Other. Trust is another real heavy good one.
Yep.
If you've never heard that one. Man, really just check out Significant Other. If you've never heard that entire album, just play it through. Give yourself an hour and like 10 minutes and just play that record. I really like that record too. So I think
listen here.
There's a lot of good tracks on there. Other than that, I mean, as far as in the conversation, I mean, I think the like intro songs, they started throwing in actual intro songs on Chocolate Starfish, and then throughout. So I think they I don't know, they're kind of the same intro song and they have that same voice in them, but I think it does start off their albums well as far as kind of that I don't know how you want to say darker. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But I think their intros do kind of set the tone for the album, which is just kind of like, all right, this is going to be kind of dark and heavy, you know?
Yeah. All right. So
what's our list?
We actually agreed on 10.
Wow.
Like there was no further conversation to be
Wow.
had. We agreed on 10.
That's,
again, Joe coming through and shattering records because that's never happened.
Wow, okay. It's cool.
We've got
That's what's up.
Boiler, Counterfeit, Take a Look Around, Eat You Alive, Underneath the Gun, Nookie, I'm Broke, Full Nelson, Gimme the Mic, In Together Now.
A mix from the first 3 albums.
Yeah.
We don't have anything from the later ones.
No, we don't.
But I mean, I guess that kind of where we both sit.
Yeah.
I mean, which one's is $3 Bill? Your
$3 definitely my favorite. I mean, because again, unprovoked, unprompted, I still listen to it. Like
Yeah.
if I didn't do this show, I still would be listening to it, and it still hits me in that same aggressive manner. It's still a great record for me to listen to. Like if I'm just mad and I need to blow off some steam on my way somewhere,
Sure.
I just pop it in the car and blast it and hit my steering wheel
Yeah.
a little bit. And
I mean, even like I said, even though that Results is my favorite record, but that's because the sound of it just hit me so well,
right.
and I really just enjoy like getting lost in listening to that.
Mhm.
But Significant is right there with Results, just because of how heavy it is, and how many I literally have out of. I think there's 16 tracks on that album, and I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 12 tracks on my list from Significant Other. So, and that's just narrowing it down.
Yeah.
So I could probably put the whole thing on there, but
Man.
but like I said, that's where I assumed I was gonna sit with Significant as my favorite, but again, just because I love the sound of Results.
So, looking back on how far removed from Limp Bizkit are you?
Since Results.
So
I didn't even know that an Unquestionable Truth existed. I didn't know, and I wish I still didn't know that New Old Songs existed. Chris did. I heard Shotgun and Gold Cobra back when it got released years ago,
right.
because Chris had me listen to it. But I never, after that, went back and actually
Yeah.
dove into it. So when Results May Vary came out, which was 2003, so that's
Wow.
13 years.
So
Not that, again, I wasn't listening to the stuff that I already liked.
right.
But the new stuff, I didn't.
So where do you fall now? Where do you think that this is gonna leave Limp Bizkit with you? Do you think they're gonna go right back where they were, or
I don't know, man. To be honest with you, like I said, if they do drop, when they drop this new album, I'll definitely listen to it.
yeah,
But again, I think I'm so, because of their, with me, their what's the word I'm looking for?
plateau, dip?
They're
You're
I
going
know.
upwards.
Yeah, you can see it on the camera. I'm making hand waves. Just their discography.
Okay, the
Like I said,
entirety.
They're from where they went from $3 Bill to Results. That's, like I said, where I feel that's Limp. That's
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit to me. So this new album has to catch me right away.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because again, there's a couple songs that I have on there from Gold Cobra, but not everything. Again, I didn't listen to all the songs. It was like a minute in, I'm not into it. So it's got to catch me right away.
yeah,
I don't think that I'm going to change my mind with what I think about Limp, but
yeah.
I think for right now it stops at Results for me.
I wasn't sure if any of it was gonna hit me this time around. I feel like maybe I've grown up too much. Maybe that because they were never other than like when Insignificant Other came out, it was deep rotation for me, and they could have vied for my favorite band.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, they've kind of just been a band in my peripheral.
How much were you removed? Or because you knew all the new stuff, didn't you already? Sort of.
Unquestionable Truth, I gave it the first time listen doing this.
Okay.
I feel like I stumbled on Gold Cobra on Spotify like a year or two ago, and I listened to it, and I was surprised that I didn't hate it like I should have.
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than that, listening to them on the regular, other than $3 Bill Y'all once a year, was back whenever.
Okay.
Whenever.
Well, it's a long
yeah,
time.
whenever Break Stuff came out. And
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, okay, I'm done.
So 99.
I give up. I'm done. And I mean, again, like there was a couple things here and there. Like I really enjoyed Boiler when
Right.
it came out, and some songs came to wrestling, and I'm like, oh, cool. And even Rollin', I didn't mind at first when it got introduced to me through Undertaker. I'm like,
Yeah.
cool, I'm in.
No, not bad. Not bad.
It's not bad, but it all just faded fast for me, and I was like,
Real quick.
I'm done.
And then, yeah, baby, yeah.
And yeah, baby, yeah, is exactly what happened.
That's the song you need to listen to is Yeah, Baby, Yeah, or Empty Wagons. That's what you really need to listen to.
Oh, my God. Maybe I will put that out to the patrons.
I mean, like I said, I
fun.
got it in my car. So it's somewhere in my car.
All right, so we've come to the end of an hour already, even starting late.
Yeah, right? Damn traffic. I'm going to go
Eh,
play some Limp Bizkit on my way home.
get you through the traffic. Just one last time, I'm going to run you down this list. This is a pretty freaking good. It's stacked with radio stuff.
We got a couple nominees, too, right? Or they were just in the conversation.
Yeah, we've got Boiler, Counterfeit, Take a Look Around, Eat You Alive, Underneath the Gun, Nookie, I'm Broke, Full Nelson, Gimme the Mic, In Together Now is our official 10. And the ones that you brought up that were late cuts for me, just as a reminder, Stereotype Me, Just Drop Dead, Stalemate, Shotgun, and Just Like This. Like, Just Like This could have made it.
Yeah, that's a really good list, I feel.
And
I mean, obviously, we both agreed on the
Clearly.
songs, but
yeah.
I mean, just like a road trip mix.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good road trip mix.
Yeah.
That's a real good road trip mix.
According to Spotify, that's a 47-minute playlist. Just our 10.
Yeah, the drive home.
So check it out. Again, tomorrow there will be an article with the list and links to YouTube videos if you want to check these songs out. Right now, there is a Spotify playlist. If you're listening to this live, you can go subscribe to the Spotify playlist. It's Deprogrammed, Limp Bizkit. You can find me on Spotify at The Real Truth. I do the ats. I don't know if you do the ats on Spotify. It might be just The Real
It
Truth.
might just be. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it goes by.
But you can check that out and go to radiofradio.com, the zine, and you can read the little snips and what's coming up. So, blam! I can't believe it.
Yeah,
Limp Bizkit is
Limp
done.
Bizkit.
If you dig this program, if you dig anything that's happening on Radio Free Radio, go to patreon.com/Radio Free Radio. Give $1.
It's $1. $1.
I feel like it's not that hard to find $1 a month. Like,
check your change
check your
holder.
change drawer. Check something, and be part of this. Again, it's not just because we want your dollar and we want to like buy new stuff. It's because we want you in. We want you involved. We want you to come hang out at the Studio Clubhouse for these patron only events. We want you here. We want to know who you are. We want to know that you're listening, what you're listening to, and what you're digging. We want to know you.
Come hang.
Come freaking hang. That's like the biggest thing I want you to take away from this massive pitch I'm giving you right now. Come hang. We want you involved. You can be involved in any way you feel is good to you. If it means giving $1 a month to the patron, awesome. Great. If it means you want to be like Jeff and you want to come hang at the Studio Clubhouse every day,
Sweet, even better.
dude, we need all hands on deck always. If you want to be like Joe and come do a Deprogrammed, I've got a list up on the Facebook page. Check to see if there's a band that you want to do, and if not, throw it out. I just did Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
If you would have told me that I was going to do a Limp Bizkit episode at the beginning of it,
You would have said, hell
I'd
no.
have been like, nah, I'm not doing Limp Bizkit. But I did Limp Bizkit, and I had a great time doing it. It's fun to talk about bands. No matter the band, I will find a fun way to talk about just about any band. Last 2 weeks, I did complete discoveries. I did Blur, knew nothing about. Devo, knew nothing about. Had a blast.
See?
That's what this show's about.
It's fun talking about bands.
And if there's a band coming up that you want to get in on, let me know. We'll figure it out.
You want to talk about Backstreet Boys? Let's do it.
Ooh.
And
That would be
sync.
fun to get Chris in on.
We need to get Chris in on that.
Yeah.
We can't do it without Chris.
No, we can't. You're right. So maybe it'd be kind of a discovery app because I know like some of the like radio tunes, but we might do a boy band.
I mean,
That'd
be a good episode.
It'd be fun.
That'd be a good episode.
In the meantime, Limp Bizkit people, learn them and love them. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna stop talking into your eardrums because it's time to go.
Yeah.
God, what do you want from me?
Yeah. Yeah, baby, yeah. Yeah, baby, yeah.
I feel like you want too much.